Hello, friends. Ophelia JPG here. Welcome to episode 2 of Librarian, Tidy Up the Arcane Library. Uh, I'm very excited to get back into this game. I decided that after the Twitch stream, I decided that I wanted to make this sort of a YouTube series. They'll probably be anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour long. It's honestly depending on how I feel when it comes to recording day. But I'm very excited to get into it, so let's just jump right into it. I absolutely love the music in this game. So from those of you who are coming straight to episode 2 and skipping episode 1, to give you sort of an update about this game is you are kind of thrown into this library full of books that need to be reorganized. I guess a fairy came in and was very angry and destroyed all of the books off the shelves, and now you have to reorganize them if you want to leave. So I've been going through and sort of starting off with the white books, and then I'm probably gonna go to like light blue or light purple. I'm kind of just going by color for the start, hoping that that is sort of like an easy way to get through the books, the chaos that is these books specifically. And honestly, that wasn't about a bad route to go through. So we are just going to continue forward and figure this out because it's sort of just like a cute little puzzle game. So let's just jump right back into it. So we have Ethics of Magic right here in my hand, which I don't know where that goes to. So any of the white books that I didn't know exactly where they went to quite yet, I just sort of put in this pile right here. That's just ever growing. Let's continue to look for like other like white books. Like we have this, which is Holy Power. That goes back here. There we go. This is book 4. So that goes right there. And we're just gonna continue to go along this way. Just sort of like figure it out as we go. I probably won't be doing a lot of talking this go around in the series, just kind of like, you know, letting it sort of flow naturally. Ooh, we have another Holy Magic book over here. It's mostly just gonna be me talking to myself and just, you know, sorting through my thoughts as I get through this. This is book 5. Oops. Nope. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get through these, like, piles. But these two are the same. Compendium of Useless Magic Around the World. Interesting. Ooh, here's another white book. Just gonna throw that there, and we're just gonna put those right over here. These are also very similar. Repairs to practical everyday magic. Okay. Ooh, this is magical healing. This is also magical healing. That's not one. Psychology of Backseat Gaming. That's in the psychology section. This is also a psychology book. There's actually some useful books back here that we can put away. What's this book? Psychology? Another psychology book? Oh wait. This is alchemy, which we have a couple of alchemy books over here, so we'll just put that down for now. So let's get through these 2 healing books and just sort of put these away. So we've got, that doesn't belong there. That goes here. This goes right here. Let's see. These are psychology books, which go upstairs. I believe they go in this direction. That's part of the alchemy. I'm finding a lot of alchemy books. It's paintings. psychology right here. We got volume 1 and 2. And then the psychology of backseat gaming, which we have 2. There we go. Perfect. Honestly, just want to like throw a bunch of these books just like over the banister so that way I can find the ones that I'm looking for. But I think we just need to get through the rest of the white books that I have downstairs so that way we can start going through a different color, which I think red will be the next color that we sort of go through. But let's figure out the section that the formation of maintenance and large sacred barriers go to. I have like almost like every book in this sort of collection. Not sure where they go to. Let's see, do we have like a barriers section? Warrior, archery, daily magic, mathematics, art management, economics, sociology, psychology, philosophy, jurisprudence, romance, mystery, history, the travels of the other world, dungeon, and languages. Stealth, illusion magic, summoning magic, healer, holy destruction, alchemy, magical artifacts, and enchanting, transfiguration, necromancy, bard music, curses and dispels, astrology and divination, monsterology. I think maybe it's in transfiguration. It could be a 1F. We can try 1F. Nope. I am just gonna go with the tip that I saw earlier, where it's you just sort of place them on a shelf and it'll glow green when it's correct. Because I'm not exactly sure where this belongs. I definitely don't think it'll be here, but I mean, we could try it. It's not gonna be monsterology, I do know that. We try here. Nope. What about here? I don't think so. Here. What about this one? No. Not a psychology book. Still a no. Nope. This is a different section, technically. Philosophy. None of these glowed green, so I have no idea where the sacred barriers go. I think I might go crazy. Does it go somewhere downstairs? I don't think it's monsterology. No. Okay. It's in the holy section. Interesting. Well, we're only missing one more book for the series. We also have a lot of Foundations of Metaphysics books. Like I also have full series. We could also place that in the correct place as well. Go ahead and put this in the right spot. And then that'll be another row completed. Which is really exciting. We gotta level up! Okay, I would really love a shelf guide. And I would want to use that because honestly, some of these books are super, like, difficult to find out. So where's this glow at? Didn't show me. Oh, it's up there. Okay, that's really cool. That's not. We want the metaphysics. Okay. I can't remember if it was this shelf or maybe it was this one. Not that one. It's this shelf. Okay. We go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that is another row completed. And we got another level up. Ooh, I really would like to arrange. So I think we're gonna go for this one. Because I've been collecting a lot of books and this would help me on my quest. It'll honestly just save me so much time. So like now we have the book of spells when it comes to light. So we have a bunch of these. I'm just gonna pick those up. Oh, we have advanced healing theory in here. Put that away. But books are preventing me from moving forward. Or book 2. Sort of just organizing the books around. So that way we can just collect them later. They bounce around so much. Oh, this is ethics, which goes in the psychology section. This also goes in the psychology section. Me too. We have another book of spells. Alright. Let's go ahead and put some of these psychology books away. stack them in order, and then we're gonna find, they go back here. We're gonna put them on the shelf. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Perfect. Spells of holy light for concealing vital areas. Five is in the wrong spot, and then 2. Perfect. We're slowly getting through these, which is really exciting. That's philosophy. So we know we could put those in the philosophy section. You go. We'll put that. We're gonna put these back on the ground. And we are going to put this in the philosophy section. See if there's any other compendiums. Nope. Doesn't look like that there's any other compendiums. So let's go ahead and figure out where this goes again. And we're gonna put it down here. Which I guess that makes sense. It is purification magic. I don't quite have a free spot for, unless it's... No, that's not it. Which means something might be wrong here. Something may not belong. This. The spells of light doesn't belong. Spells of light go over here. This is book number 8. Oops. Go ahead and do 1,000 easy spells to use at home. Looks like this might also go in the philosophy section. almost done with the philosophy section. This deals with like kitchen. Kitchen magic recipes. I wonder if this would go in like daily magic. I'm gonna try it in the daily magic section. Does not belong there. It does belong in the daily magic section. Oh, it goes into the side. That's interesting. Interesting. Okay. So there's only going to be 3 of those books. Guide to Everyday Magic, Simple Life. Of useless magic from around the world. Ooh, okay, that goes there too. This sort of helps out. Techniques to Household Efficiency, Book 9. That also goes there. Sort of just like going out of order and just like looking at books around. Fire. Let's see. I feel like fire would go into structure magic. We have a bunch of alchemy books. That's alchemy, this is alchemy. That's Book of Fire. These are alchemy books. Oh, that's psychology. Psychology is upstairs, I think, across from... Okay. This is the psychology section. I don't think that this has a section yet. And then the psychology of backseat gaming goes over here. And the rest of this is alchemy, which I think goes downstairs, if I believe. Let's see. Alchemy is 1 in. Storage manual, so it doesn't look like we have any on storage manuals, so this would go one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it did glow. That goes to 2. We're gonna do 2 and 5, and then 8 would go there. So we don't quite. Wait a minute. That goes there. This has sort of a different 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are. Guide to Everyday Magic. Useless magic from around the world. We also know where these go to. And then practical everyday magic. So let's see. Simple life to household efficiency. Everyday enchantments, which I think belongs on this shelf. And then this gets its own shelf. And then that goes here. Alright, and then these go over here. Another healing book. Let's start looking for like light colored books. This life hack, just like light blues and light pinks. I think this is going to be sort of my next color. I think I'm going to do red next because I'm seeing a lot of reds. Okay, this is book 4. Still's going. That's nice. Okay, so we have another healing book here. So we've gotten through most of the white colored books that we can see off the top of things. So I'm gonna start kind of going through the light pinks and the light blues, and then I might honestly turn to red because there's a lot of red books. So let's see, what can we pick up? So here's some light colored books. I'm looking for more like pastels than anything else because I've been seeing a lot of pastels. Here we go, another simple life book. And I'm not really, like, organizing through them quite yet. I'm just gonna throw them all on the ground, and then I'm just gonna kind of grab similar looking books. I think that's, like, the goal that I have going right now. Let's see, what do we have pastel-wise? Not seeing a whole lot. We do have another white book, though. I'm seeing a lot of these yellow books right here, the Spells of Thunder. I might start picking those up as well, because I've been seeing them, like, everywhere. Oops. We have another light blue book. Here's another light blue. I feel like that's very pastel-like. Here's like a pastel one. We're just gonna sort of go up here and we're just gonna throw them in. Let's see, is there any pastel looking books here? Yes. I'm gonna throw you over there. Here's one. Throw you. Here's another. History. I feel like we do have a history section. History. We have 2 in, which is on this back wall over here. Just get these out of the way. Put you here. Right. Let's see, what kind of pastel books can we find up here? Sneaky over there. Oh, I ran out of space in my hands. I see a lot more pastels sort of over here. So I'm just gonna sweep through this sort of last section here, and then we can start putting away more books. I don't know if you're quite pastel-esque in a sense. These definitely are. So for now, I definitely see some common books. Simple Life, I do know where that goes. We sort of have another Simple Life book we do. These are all Simple Lives. Let's go ahead and put these back. Alright, so we've got 5, 7, and 9. And then we have volume 8, 9, 3, and 5. There we are. Let's see what practical magic, minor repairs, practical magic and minor repairs. We have a compendium of useless magic. What about you? Magic, speak, and convey. I don't think we have a section for that yet. That might be in everyday magic, but I'm not sure. Broom handling techniques. Do know that that goes in everyday magic. We do also know that that goes in everyday magic as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and put these away. We leveled up again. Okay, so what do we want to level up? We have auto shelving, a magic spell that instantly shelves the books in your hand. It is effective only on the bookshelf targeted by the crosshair. Or, well, I guess we're getting a symbol because I accidentally clicked on it, but based on the topmost book you are currently holding, that are in the same series will gather into your hands. So that'll be helpful since this is sort of what we're doing anyway. You don't go there. You go here. You also don't go there. Ah. We've got 4 and 3. 15 and 6. Perfect. So I'm assuming for this to work out, we need... So I'm assuming for this to work out, we're gonna need like a bunch of the same books. So I just want to test it on this book since we don't have a bunch. Oh, that's exciting. Magic to speak and convey. So we're gonna push 2. This does belong in also the shelf. Wait, I also have this button, which shows me where the rest of these books are. So we know that there's one over there, but it doesn't last very long. So we know we have this. I also saw another pastel colored book over here. Right here. Alright, so I'm assuming this is going to only have 3 books. Yes. So 2 and 3. And we get another level up, so we can finally do some auto shelving. And then, now that we have all of these unlocked, we can start, we could sort of just start leveling up our favorite ones. I think the next one I'm going to level up is Insight, just because it'll help me find all the books of that series that I'm looking for. But also, I just might level up the which bookshelf it goes in, because I'm kind of like enjoying just like picking up a certain colored book and then just going for it. How to commute with magic. This also goes in everyday magic. I'm assuming this is only going to have 3 books as well. So let's push the number 3 button, and it's all the way down there in the back. We're going to try that Insight. We're going to try to remember that location. See if we can find it. In this pile of chaos. We may end up having to wait for it to reload again, so that way we can see exactly where it is, except I found it. It's perfect. And now we can auto-shelve these. This is gonna be so exciting. Alright, I'm gonna auto-shelve you, so I'm gonna push 5. Oh, is that not how it works? Oh, you have to put the book in first, I think, for it to work. Okay, we'll do it on the next series that we have. Oops. And we got another level up. So I think we're gonna get... Shelf Guide. Just because I've been using that a lot, and that has been really, really helpful. So I think this will lower the cooldown time. Career opportunity, graduated from Magic University. I would say that this is... It feels like economics. But it could be wrong. Let's find out. Back there. What section is that? Can I read that? 2H. What is 2H? Sociology. That makes sense. Sociology. I think this is also going to be... Oh no, this is going to be... Okay. So let's check the Insight. So we have a bunch of these books up here. Now we have to wait for the cooldown. Which the cooldown should be a bit faster now. But I would like to try to find more of these books, because I would really enjoy being able to just shelve a bunch of them. I really want to try the shelving button, and we're also still waiting for it to sort of reload. But I think the reload is going to take a little bit too long, so I think we're just going to go ahead and shelve these. This is an art book. Honestly, the music is so nice. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start with... I'm gonna collect... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I think I'm gonna start collecting all of the red books. Or anything that has sort of any sort of red on it, and I'm gonna put it in a big pile. Healing. I know where this goes. We have a lot of red books, so we have a lot to get through. Trying not to confuse some of these red books with brown books, but we are definitely working on it. Although I did see a magical healing book, which we can put into our healing category. I lost it. Don't know where you went. Alright, so I only had one other of these. I'm actually interested in these yellow books. I wonder if they belong over here. They do. We have 1 and 7. This is another alchemy book. Just realized something. Oops. Those belong there. I'd say that's more of like a brown book. Okay, let's see. Pick this up. How many? Oh, that one's not done. So I'm just gonna pick up more red books while we're sort of waiting for our number 5 button to sort of reload, because I would like to try and find similar books. Definitely slowly getting through some of these piles of books, but my goodness, it is just chaos. Ooh, we got a pastel book right here. We got another pastel book. It's also another red book. I'm gonna toss that, skip that, toss that, skip that. Oops. And then we're gonna put you in the little life hack magic section. And then we're gonna pick up these red books. So many red books. Just everywhere. Which is sort of why I decided to do this color next. Because I just feel like there's so many of them. And I figured it would sort of be helpful to do the red books next and get the majority of these out of the way. So let's choose a random book in this selection. Let's pick you up. Oops. So we don't have a lot of these books, but where do they belong? All the way in the back. So we have 10 and 1. Alright. We have a lot of these books. I know this looks like pure chaos, and you know what? It absolutely is, but I feel like this is what's sort of helping my brain sort through this chaos. Especially now that we have books to sort of like help us move along in that sort of sense. Books, I meant like tools, upgrades, if you will. I have no idea what I'm saying at this point. Alright, now we have 4 and 6. Here's another alchemy book. Here's psychology. Book of fire. I believe that the Book of Fire will go back here. Yes, yes it does. Oops, we have alchemy, which is back here. This goes in the psychology section. Found another psychology book. We also found another beast book. For beastology. This is also another psychology book. This one will have its own section. Also another psychology book. This is also an art book. I lost the beast book. I gotta start organizing these red books. I think art books belong up. Belongs in the art section. This will go downstairs. another psychology book. Go upstairs. Sort of just like quieting down now, you know. Just like feeling out the vibes of the game. It's honestly just like super nice to listen to the music and just slowly listen to the music and just slowly add books to the shelf as they go. Section. never land where I want them to. Alright, so we have a lot of psychology books. Oops. The psychology section's on the other side. Okay, so prioritizing gaming over tidying your room. Of these sort of books. And I think they all go back here. I think I'm going to go through these books and like try to make sure that they're like in rainbow order too. I just want to make like a really nice rainbow effect. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Don't have Earth yet. Master creation Once we find all the books, I'll put them in like order that is a rainbow. Now that I know that those types of books all go there, I think this one of the last two colors that are needed on the bookshelf. Yep, there we go. Here's another. So let's go here. We know that that's a firebolt. We have pulverization. Okay, wait. Some of these books look like they didn't belong here. So like that did. That did. This did. That did. Yes. I think they probably continue over on these shelves. Okay, do we have ice yet? I don't think we do. So we're gonna put that. I'm starting to wonder, because this one also got blown. Red, so... Yes. How about this? Yes. This. There we go. That seems about right. Okay. I think I'm gonna put these last 3 books away, and then I think I'm gonna end the video here. I have a feeling this is going to be a very long but very fun series. We have 1 and 6. Alright. Well, we are slowly getting through the books, and it's really exciting. We have a large pile of red books here. It's very scary. We have finished 7 rows, and we have put away 374 books out of 3,072, which is a lot of books. But thank you guys for tuning in. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to follow me on all of my other social medias as well. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!